What's good, YouTube? How y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? It's Vlogmas. It's day 17. You hear me? It's day 17. And it's the Q&A video, man. I got on Instagram. I posted the Q&A. I told y'all to ask me anything. And y'all literally asked me anything. Some of that shit is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. I had 46 questions all together. I'm only doing 24 of them 46. 46 is a lot of questions, you feel me? So I'm gonna only do 24. 46 is a lot of questions. I'm only gonna do 24 of them. And some people send me multiple questions, so I made sure I took at least one question from everybody. I made sure everybody had a question that I could answer. So we're gonna get straight to it. I'm being completely authentic. I'm being completely real. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me get something to drink so I can really get in that vibe, get in that mode, and I can really answer these questions how y'all need a nigga to. You feel me? If you haven't realized it already, I love me some Twisted Tea. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Bryson. Slept on Glow, he free. He put me on these shits like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and I've been on them ever since. You dig? All right, so I went on Instagram and I put the questions in my notes and I broke them down by category because they was kind of all over the place. So I have a business category, I have a personal category, a goal-related category, and then just random shit. It's only one random question, so I'm gonna ask that one first, get on here, get it out the way. I have a lot of personal and a lot of business questions. So the first question, somebody asked, would I rather do 2 years in jail or 10 years probation? Now, me personally, I don't want to go to jail at all, and I'm speaking that I will never go to jail ever in my life because I just don't want to do that. But if I had to choose between 2 years and 10 years probation, I'm picking 10 years probation. Simply because 2 years in jail is probably not that long as 10 years, but a lot can happen in jail. Like, you could die in jail, you can get sick in jail and they not take care of you properly, get hurt and not heal properly. You know what I'm saying? You can get stabbed, you can end up in a situation where you do something now your time longer. I just don't want to be in jail. You know what I'm saying? That can mess with you mentally and a whole lot of other ways. Whether in probation, you can have probation and still be able to go travel. You can still go to work. You can still do what you want. You just can't like smoke or you can't carry guns and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I just would put myself in position to where I wouldn't have to worry about that or around people that would protect me from what I need to be protected from. So I'd rather just knock out them 10 years in probation. That way I'm outside free versus being isolated for 2 years. Fuck that. All right, question number 2. I'm gonna go to goal-related questions because it's really only 2 goal-related questions. And then we're gonna go to business questions and personal questions because personal got the most. Goal-related. What's my long-term goal when it comes to success? My overall long-term goal is to just be a person that's known for being there for people and helping people. Like, I want to motivate the youth. I feel like the youth is next. I feel like everybody that's around you, y'all can mold and motivate each other to grow and be better all around. So my long-term goal for success and like overall success is just to be able, everything I put my mind to, be done it and continue to be motivated. And I already have done a lot of motivating for other people. That's kind of really what it is. I just want to motivate people and show people that the things that you think aren't possible, they are 1000% possible. My biggest goal for 2026. I would say my biggest goal for 2026 is just to be the best father that I could be. Like, I want to be prepared to be a father by the time my daughter gets here. And then throughout the rest of the year while she's here, be the best father possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have growing pains. I'm going to grow. I'm still learning. It's my first child. You know what I'm saying? So just my biggest goal for 2026 is to be able to begin her life and start her life off with a great father. The best I could be. All right, so now we're going to go to the business questions. First question somebody asked me that's in the business question, they said, are you hiring? Yes. If you're looking for a job to work with me, to help with the brand, the podcast, the music, whatever the case may be, if you're looking for that, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We could talk business. We could talk what you're good at. We could talk numbers, whatever the case may be. but I'm always hiring. You know what I'm saying? Right now, the only thing I have on my team, I have an assistant and I have a creative director. I need an editor. I need a cameraman or camera woman. I need a manager that can like help me get different gigs and stuff like that. So definitely hiring. What made you start rapping? I started rapping in 2020. Well, let me say this. A lot of people don't know this. I used to be a gospel rapper when I was in church, when I was in high school. I used to gospel rap in my church. I used to take whatever song was popular, take the beat, the instrumental, and write a gospel rap over it and perform it at my church. I don't know what got me into doing that. I think I just did it one day and my mama heard it and she told my pastor. My pastor asked me to perform. From there, I just was doing it. But what made me really start rapping for real was my partner died. COVID. During COVID, he passed and I was like in a depressive state. Like I just was in my room. I just was like not want to talk to nobody, not want to go nowhere, not want to do nothing. I was smoking weed and drinking. It's COVID, so like I'm not doing nothing but just smoking weed and drinking. And Quando Rondo dropped this song called Depression. And I heard the song and it was basically him just talking about what he was going through, how he was feeling and stuff like that. And it was similar to how I was feeling at the time. And I was like, maybe I should just write a song. You know what I'm saying? I didn't already wrote gospel songs. I used to write poems in the military to get me through. So I'm like, man, let me write me a song about how I'm feeling. And I wrote the song. And I went and let my partners, I let Jimmy hear it. I let Aaron hear it, Chris, Morgan, and I let Shay hear it. And they always like, what the fuck? This cold as fuck. Like, damn, you went in. And I'm like, damn, for real? But I was like, let me make sure I'm not a one-hit wonder. Let me make sure I'm not just, I got lucky. So I wrote another song. And they like, damn, this one harder than the last one. Then I wrote another one. And it's all in like a 3-hour period. I wrote 3 songs. And I'm like, just going in. And they was like, no, you need to rap, nigga. Like, this way too hard. And from there, I just kept growing, kept elevating, studying the game, getting better. And the confidence got there. And here we are. How long have I been doing my podcast? It's almost 3 years. I started in 2022. I started in, I want to say it was like October 2022. I don't know the exact date, but it was 2022 for sure. Between September and October, I started around that time. So being that it's December 25, it's actually been 3 years. 3 years and some change that I've been doing my podcast. And you know what I'm saying? It's been a long journey, a beautiful journey. We at episode 99 right now. So that's a blessing. How would you compare Vlogmas this year versus last year? This is a great question. I literally was just talking to somebody about this. Vlogmas last year was fucking fun. Cause like, I started Vlogmas because my cousin died 2 years ago on December 10th, 15 days before Christmas. And I was in a depressive state. I was drinking a lot. I was going through it. And the next year, I'm like, I don't want to be like that. Like, it was a horrible Christmas. And I almost started to hate Christmas time and hate this time of the year. But I didn't want to be like that. I just want to live like that forever. Especially my fiance, she loves Christmas. So it was kind of like a battle in our house about her so excited for Christmas, but she can't express that energy with me because I'm so down about it. And somebody told me I should do Vlogmas. And I'm like, I don't know, that's 20, like I'm dropping a vlog every day for 25 days, that's a lot. And I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. And after they asked me that, in like October, it was like every week it was just something that was popping up saying, have you tried Vlogmas? Somebody asking me, you gonna do Vlogmas? You should do that. People sending me different stuff. And I'm like, damn, maybe I should just do that shit. And then at the time, me and Kosh was like real locked in on the content. Like we was going in around that time. And he was like, I wanted to do Vlogmas, but I ain't got it in me. And I'm like, man, you can do that shit easy, blah, blah, blah. And he like, you doing it? And I'm like, damn, I'm sitting there telling him, this shit easy. I ain't even doing it. Then I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. And I had a blast with that shit last year. Like, I'm talking about a full blast. I was just doing anything. I had a lot of people that was just willing to be in videos, wanted to do stuff, coming up with ideas. It did get stressful because I had 2 jobs and I was managing, trying to have 2 jobs, finding time to do the videos. I'm going to work at 7 a.m., getting off at 11 p.m. So I got a small window and then I'm trying to get people in the videos, People not trying to be out there late. People got work the next day and stuff like that. So it was tough, but nothing worth doing is tough. I mean, it's easy, to be honest. Now, last year versus this year is more business based. So last year would just be like having fun, just doing it. This year, I'm having fun, but I'm structuring the process better. Like as far as getting the videos uploaded, having enough time to sleep. I still have 3 jobs. I'm executing the promo better. I executed the beginning of the promo better. The video ideas were executed better. So it's still fun. It's just this one is more business and structured than the first one. The first one I just was willy-nilly just going. I just know I needed to drop a video every day. And however I needed to do it, I did it. And this year, I'm just more business minded, understanding how it go, what really it takes to go into it. But all in all, I'm still having fun. All in all, I'm still having a lot of fun, I promise. Advice to anyone who wants to start vlogging. My advice to anyone that wants to start vlogging, I would say, you know what I'm saying? Find your niche once you do it. Like, what type of videos are you gonna do? Are you gonna do lifestyle videos where you just showing your life and what you do? Or are you gonna do like event videos where you vlog when you go to events? You can vlog, you know what I'm saying, your job. You can vlog your business process. You kind of gotta just find your niche. But your niche comes from your audience. So once you start posting whatever you decide to post, if your audience catching on to it, like if you do 3 different types of videos and your audience catching on to this video, that's your niche. Figure that out. Find a love for that and build around it. But you gotta just start. You gotta have personality, because nobody wants to watch somebody just dry talking. You gotta have personality. You gotta show people your true personality. You can't really show people half your personality. You gotta show them your authentic self. And it's just gonna work. It's literally just, you gotta just do it. You gotta just do it. You don't need no high-tech camera. I use an iPhone 14. And I got a $10 stand that I hold in my hand. Like, you don't need nothing. I got a mic right here. Mic's $30. Mics just make the quality sound better versus hearing everything else going on around you. But it's easy, man. But you gotta just do it. You gotta just do it. Like Nike say, just do it. How do you deal with negative criticism and comments? I really don't deal with them. I think that comes with it. I think if you're only getting positive stuff, you're not doing enough. Like, nobody is just have everybody that's positive. Like, you're gonna have people that don't like your content. That don't mean you doing nothing wrong. That just mean that that's not your audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you got artists that they make millions of dollars, but you know somebody that don't listen to this artist. Because they don't mean that artist isn't good. That's just not the type of music that they listen to. So if I'm making vlogs and doing podcasts and these people talking bad about me, that means I'm just not your person. It's somebody that's doing podcasts and stuff that you like. Or you might not be a YouTube or podcast person in general. You might like to listen to podcasts. You might not like that shit at all. I don't really give a fuck how you feel about what I got to do. That just let me know that you're not my audience. And it also humbles me too, because you can get to the point where everybody hyping you up, everybody on your side, everybody liking it, and then all of a sudden everything crash. That humbles me, like, okay, everybody not fucking with me. Like, you're not that much of that nigga. You still that nigga, but somebody hate you. But they always say if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing something right. So I really just don't deal with it for real. I ignore that shit. I don't even, sweep that shit under the rug. Fuck it. Why did I start vlogging? Because my life's so interesting. Like, my life's interesting. Like, I always end up in some shit. I'm always doing some shit. And really what it was, like, I started turning my story into a vlog almost. Like, on my Instagram story, I'm posting what I'm doing, where I'm at. I'm posting all the funny shit. I'm posting everything. And people like, man, your life lit. And I'm like, damn, let me just start vlogging and shit, putting this shit out there so people can really see the whole thing that's going on. Versus just seeing like little small clips that I remember to post on my story. Let me show you everything. So that's how I really started vlogging. I was just like, man, my life lit. Niggas gotta see this. And I was already a content creator, like with the music, podcast. It just was like, fuck, let's show them some more. Shit like that. All right, this is the last business question. How does it feel grinding every day and seeing results? That shit feel amazing. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro, it get discouraging when like you own it. I'm talking about like consistent. They always say you gotta be consistent. You own that shit and the numbers ain't hitting. That shit get discouraging. But everything is not quick, bro. Anything that happened fast or that you accomplish fast, that shit wasn't worth getting, or it don't last that long. So like, you gotta have a moment. Sometimes you'll drop a video that bitch at 15K, then you drop the next 10 videos and they don't hit 100. Then the next one that bitch go up 45K. See what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta just be grateful for what you get. But a quote that I'm gonna say, and I see my partner Jimmy say it, and I live by this quote since he said it. You gotta find joy in the journey, not the result. So find joy and happiness in the process of making the video. Whatever you doing while you vlogging or whatever you doing while you recording, that whole process, enjoy that. Enjoy editing it. Enjoy that whole process, and don't find joy in the result of how many views and likes it got. Find joy in the moment that you actually, because that's the moment you're gonna remember. Like, yeah, you're gonna get them numbers, and then what? Next video, you just got 100K on the video, cool. But what you're gonna remember is the day that you went out with all your friends to the club and y'all vlogged that whole day. Y'all had a fucking blast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all created memories together, and you got 100K. See what I'm saying? Find joy in the moment and not the result. That's my advice. But when you actually get to the point of grinding so much and seeing the results, that shit feel amazing, dog. It motivates you even more. Like, okay, this shit is worth it. All them hard times when I wasn't getting nothing, when all them long nights when I was up all night editing, going to work 2 and 3 jobs, tired as fuck, not eating, because you got shit to do, that shit started to mean something. And I always tell people, celebrate the small wins. It make it easier. Instead of setting this big goal of like, I want 100K followers and grinding and never celebrating until you get to 100K, celebrate every 10K. Okay, well, I got 10K. Ooh, let's celebrate. 20K, celebrate. 30K, celebrate. Like, celebrate them small wins, because you got to get the small wins to get to the big one. So always remember that. All right, chat. We're in a groove now, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. Let me finish. We're in a groove now. Feeling good. We done got all the business questions out the way, all the random shit. Now we on these personal questions. These people that know me personally, I'm not gonna lie, some of these people know me personally, but they might not know the answers to these questions. Some of these people, they might not know me personally, and they've been following me for a while, they just wanna know. But we about to answer all the personal questions and you know what I'm saying, be as real as possible. Question number 1. What was the highlight of my year? The highlight of 2025. That's a good question, actually. The highlight of 2025 was probably, I don't know, I would say it's a tie between when I got engaged. When I got engaged and when I found out I was having a daughter. Not when I found out I was having a baby, when I found out I was having a daughter. Those are probably the highlights of 2025. Like, found out I was having a baby girl, and when I got engaged to my baby girl's mother. That was probably the highlight of my year. I had a great year though, like all the way through. I had a great year, but that probably was the highlight. That was the ones that made my life feel a little complete. Made me feel like I was doing something right in life. Made me feel like I was going down the right path. So it'll be those two. Why is your hatred for Leos so strong? I actually don't have any hatred for Leos because I know so many of them. But it's not a hate. It's like, oh shit, here go them fucking Leos. But that's because I know my nephew and my brother is a Leo in July. I know like 3 other Leos in July. Then like my sister is a Leo in August. And then I have 7 partners who all are Leos between August 4th and August 15th. 7 different partners. On top of, I have another partner who birthday on the 20th, another sister who birthday on the 20th, another one on the 19th. It's just so many Leos. And then when Leo season come around, if you on Instagram, everybody that fucking pop up is a Leo. It's their birthday. So it's like you can't get away from them. And they all act the same. They just like I don't know. It's not that I hate them. I swear I don't hate them because I know so many people that I love that are Leos. It's just a Leo is gonna say what they gotta say, and they standing on that. And it don't matter how you feel. And if you're not listening to them, they're gonna make sure you still hear it. And it's like, okay, I get it. You're a Leo. Roar, lion, I get it. I fucking get it. But they don't give a fuck. They still think you don't get it. And they're gonna make sure that you and everybody you know get it. But I get it. So I don't hate Leos. Y'all just, it's so many of y'all, it's like, damn, can a nigga breathe? It's so many lions running around this bitch. A nigga can't, I feel like I'm in the jungle. It's so many lions running around this bitch. Goddamn. That's it though. I don't hate y'all. It's just too many of you motherfuckers. Too many people mama was fucking around this time right here. Too many people mama was fucking around Christmas, bro. Shit. What made me start my podcast? So what made me start my podcast was you greedy ass motherfuckers out there. So I was rapping and I wanted to be on a podcast so bad because I watch podcasts a lot. And I just wanted to be on a podcast. I'm a rapper. I want to talk about my life. I want to talk. I want to be in front of that camera. I'm a camera thot. That's why I vlog. I do the podcast. I rap. I'm a camera thot. I don't give a fuck who camera it is. I'm in front of that motherfucker. I don't care. I'm there. But I just wanted to be on the camera. And every podcast platform I hit up was all like, yeah, we can get you on there, $500, $100, $200. And I'm like, I gotta pay you to come on the platform that once I get on this platform and bring my viewers to this platform, you get views, you get paid from that. I don't get nothing. So you're getting a payment for me to come on here and then a payment for me coming on here and your views going up. Then I'm looking at some of their views on YouTube. You're not even getting over 100 views. You want me to pay you $500 to come on here? No, sir. So at that point, I was like, bro, I know how to talk. I'm a host. I've been hosting parties and stuff. I could do my own podcast. That way I'm always on the podcast. I don't even got to worry about that. And I'm not going to charge niggas to come on here. We're going to have a drinking podcast. I'm not going to make niggas bring their own liquor. I'm going to pay for the liquor because I just realized niggas was scamming. Like, you're not even getting 100 views on your podcast, but you making money off of niggas from them coming on, asking to come on, and then I wasn't fucking with it. So I decided to do my podcast my way and feed the streets versus trying to get the streets to feed me. You know what I'm saying? Did you plan your daughter's first birthday theme yet? I didn't, but I think that's too far ahead for me right now. Like, my daughter not even here yet. So I'm planning out how her baby room gonna look. You know what I'm saying? I'm planning out like our first handshake. I'm planning out our little thing, like our little, you know what I'm saying? You know how you have something with your mom or your dad, like that little thing, you know that's me and mom thing, and that's me and dad thing. Like, I'm thinking about that type of shit. I'm planning out the first outfit she gonna put on when she leave the hospital. And you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about that shit. I ain't even think about the birthday yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know when her first birthday is. But, you know what I'm saying? I feel like 6 months in, I'm gonna be probably prepared. We're like, already like, oh yeah, we gotta do it like this. We gotta do it like this. Oh yeah, facts. But not right now. I ain't that far ahead in it right now. Would you do your daughter's hair? Of course. I actually want to learn how to do female hair so I can get my daughter right. She gotta be the flyest of the flyest. Hair gotta be slayed. Laid. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not prepared for the money I'm gonna have to spend in the future because I already know that's like starting off wrong. Cause I'm gonna make sure her hair laid all the way to the point. Her mama gonna make sure her hair laid too. But now when she gets older, and she want braids and hairdos, I'm gonna have to fucking cough up the money to pay for them bitches. But it's cool. She gotta be the baddest. She gotta be the flyest hair slayed. I'm talking about slayed to the gods. You hear me? So if I gotta sit there and I'm talking about grease it up, put the scrunchie on there and the bow right in there or the beat, whatever, I'm on that. I promise you, I ain't got no shame like that. I help my fiance take her hair out. When she got braids and stuff and she got to take that shit out, I be right here helping her take that shit out. If you think I'm lying, ask her. I promise you, Ia's gonna do her hair. Don't got no shame in my game. That's my baby girl. You hear me? Are you ready to randomly sing kid songs? Yes, I randomly sing any song right now. rap song, gospel song, TikTok song, whatever. I randomly sing that shit now. I'm a music person. So, you know what I'm saying? Baby shark, do, 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 baby shark, do, what other sick Christmas song, kid song they got. I'm on that. I'm ready. What? What? I'm gonna have her in the booth with me. We about to make a song together. Goo goo gaga, goo goo gaga. We about to make our own kid song. We about to get rich, baby. I'm tweaking though. I'm not gonna lie. If y'all haven't realized, when I start talking about my daughter, I get excited. I am excited. I'm tweaking. Like, I'm going to be the best daddy ever. We about to have so much fun. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody gonna play with me. I kept saying at the beginning that I'm gonna get my lawyer ready because I don't want to have to go to jail, but I'm gonna stop saying that because I'm not going to jail. Not going to jail because she not gonna put me in a predicament to be like that, and ain't no boy gonna play with her like that to where I'm gonna have to go to jail. And I'm not gonna crash out like that because that wouldn't help her in the end. But don't play with my daughter. Don't play with my daughter. So all y'all kids that y'all making right now, if you got a boy, don't play with my daughter. Tell him, don't play with my daughter because then you gotta see me. Or if you're a female, you gotta see her mama. Or her grandmother, because they get active too. Both of them. You hear me? If I can move anywhere right now, what state would it be? Anywhere? If you would have asked me this like 2 years ago, I would have said Texas easily. If you would have asked me this 4 years ago, I would have said Florida or Atlanta easily. But I'm older now. I've traveled the world a little bit. Not too much, but I've traveled enough to know like other states just don't got the culture that Louisiana have. And like I love Louisiana culture so much. From the food to the Mardi Gras to the slang words, the way they dress, the way, you know what I'm saying, the parties are. Like, I just love Louisiana so much that I just can't see me living for a long period of time. Now, I like going visit other places and partying how they party, eating what they eat, doing what they doing, but living there every day, I can't see me doing it. So if I had to pick somewhere, it'll probably be Texas, because Texas is the closest place that still is like Louisiana. Like, they a little different, but Louisiana and Texas similar a lot. So I would say Texas. Houston or Dallas to be specific. First job I ever had, and how long did I stay there? The first job I ever had was Sonic. I'll never forget. My sister was like, come on, come get in the car. We about to go find you a job. Because I was trying to do applications online. I think I was doing them wrong because I wasn't getting no jobs, no calls, nothing. So my sister was like, I'm about to show you another way. Get in the car. And keep in mind, my sister 14 years older than me. So I think at the time I was 16. So she had to be 30. She like, come on, come get in the car. I'm about to show you another way to get a job. You about to pull up, get a paper application, do the application on spot. You might get an interview on spot. And that's literally what happened. Pulled up the Sonic. I walked in there. They gave me a paper interview. I filled it out. Paper application. I filled it out right there. When it turned it back in, they like, oh, I thought you was about to leave. Fill it out and come bring it back. You did it right here. I'm like, facts. That boy was like, come on, I'm about to do the interview right now. Did the interview. Dude told me come back 3 days, and I started. And I was at Sonic for 2.5 years. This was my summer between sophomore and junior year. So I worked the rest of that summer. I worked my whole junior year, the summer for junior year, and I worked my whole senior year. And then the summer leading up to college. And then I quit when I moved to college, because I moved to college to go to Hammond, Southeastern. So I quit after that. But first job was definitely Sonic Drive-In. I was a cook. I was a car hop for a while, but I was a cook majority of the time. 2.5 years. I actually didn't eat Sonic for a long time after that because that's all I was eating for a while. And shit was free. I was cooking it. I was punishing that shit in the back. Like, I'm talking about hooking up all type of different shit that's not in the menu. Yeah, I ain't eat Sonic for a while after that. Dream car. Bentley Continental GT. You know what I'm saying? I want the gold Bentley Continental GT, all black interior, 2026. Or whenever I get the money to get that, I want the year that's next up. I want that one. But Bentley Continental GT, that's my dream car. You know what I'm saying? Wide body with the bird that come out the hood, yes. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's like luxury. If we going like basic, regular, You know what I'm saying? Affordable, I would say my dream car is a Lexus ES 350 coupe. Yep. The color I don't even really care. Probably black though. Probably black interior, blacked out tint, blacked out rims. All like I'm talking about like Batman black. Lexus ES 350 coupe edition. Yep. Favorite holiday memory. My favorite holiday memory would probably be when I went to Vegas. I went to Vegas with Shay and her family. This was 2022. Christmas 2022 actually. So it was actually 3 years ago this time. That was probably my favorite holiday memory because I never been out of town for real. I never been on a vacation for Christmas. I never been on vacation for a holiday period. And it was in Vegas. I was grown. I was my first time having like dispensary weed. You know what I'm saying? I had money for real. And was on vacation. That's my first time going on vacation for a week too. I had never been on a vacation longer than like 3-4 days. That was my first time going on a week vacation. First time going to Vegas. First time having dispensary weed. I was definitely over 21. I had a lot of money. That was my first time going on a family trip. That was my first time going on a family trip on a holiday. That was my first time going on a trip for Christmas. And that shit was a blast. I'm not even gonna lie. I had a fucking ball. Do I doubt myself in times when everyone feels I'm excelling? Yes. Every day. Like all the time I would be talking to Shay or Sav or Asia or anybody. I'm like, man, I gotta get back in. I gotta get back on it. And they be like, what the fuck you mean, nigga? You need to chill. You actually been going hard for a long time. And I'm like, I don't feel like it. Or people DM me and be like, man, I'm so proud of you. You've been doing this. I've been watching you do this, do this, do that. I don't feel like it. So I definitely doubt myself in times when I feel like I'm excelling. And I'm not gonna say I really doubt myself. I just feel like I can do more. But in other people's eyes, I'm on a crazy run. I'm on a crazy like elevation, but I don't be feeling like that. All right, we got 2 more questions, chat. We got 2 more questions. How is your mental entering fatherhood? Right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous just because I'm never raised a person. Like I had brothers and sisters that's older than me that had kids that I was around when they was growing up. I got a lot of nephews and nieces, you know what I'm saying? And I've helped them, I helped raise them, and like I'm old enough further apart from them where like I can help them. But I also have cousins that's younger than me that I feel like I raised, but it's different when this is your responsibility. Like I can always send my nephews and nieces and cousins back to their mom and them and giving them advice whenever they hit me up. But this is my child, like growing from literally womb to forever. So I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not nervous. I'm definitely nervous, but mentally I'm prepared. I'm like excited. And it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's like, since I found out I was having a baby, everything that went on in my childhood is like it started replaying over time. Like I didn't start rewatching Disney movies. I didn't start rewatching like superhero movies, old like throwback movies like Friday and Belly and like, you know, the movies that like when people say they ain't see them, it's like Lion King. I just started rewatching these movies because I watched them when I was a child. And they classics, and of course I seen them, but it's like, I got a child on the way. I need to reiterate it. So then when my child come, we can watch it together. Or when they talk about it and watch it at school, and she come home, it's like, oh yeah, I already know. Let's do it. Let's talk. Cause I'm here. I'm trying to like re-educate myself, starting from a child again, and bring myself up. Cause I'm not gonna say I had the most perfect childhood as like being a child. Like I had times where I was trying to be grown too early, or I was pulled into a situation where I was grown too early. But I did have my childhood, and I'm trying to so mentally I would say I'm just trying to refresh myself to be ready and be able to raise her the right way. Make sure I have my own morals and not trying to raise her how my parents raised me. Like my own morals mixed with Shay's morals, and we bring them together and make sure it works. Because I refuse to be a baby daddy. I refuse to have a baby mother. And I refuse for my child not to have both parents in their life. We are going to make it work. However it got to be. And the last final question that actually I want to say about 5 of y'all asked me this question. What is the last final question? How did I know that Shay was the one. I knew Shay was the one for multiple reasons, but it was like piece by piece. So like one period of time, this would happen, and I'm like, damn, she's amazing. Then time go on, this happened, and I'm like, damn, you really like give a fuck about me. Then this will happen. It's like, nah, I love you. Like I'm talking about, like, boy, can't nobody tell me nothing about you. And then the thing that made me know for sure, like, boy, what? I don't want nobody else but her, is I was going through a lot. Anybody that know me, that been following me or watching me for a while, you know, I was losing people left and right. I lost my partner New Year's Day, 2023. 6 months later, I lost my godfather, who was my uncle, on June 1st. 6 months later, I lost my cousin, Christmas, December 10th, 15 days before Christmas. 6 months after that, I lost my sister. So it got to a point to where like I was mentally depressed. I was going through a lot. Like I just didn't have answers for anything. I didn't have no motivation. Y'all never noticed it because I never stopped doing what I was doing, but I was mentally going through it and I would push her away. And as much as I would push her away, she would forcefully bring herself there. Oh, you don't want to talk to me? Cool, you don't have to talk. Here, make sure you eat though. Here, make sure you take your medicine. Here, do this. Here, do that. Don't forget about this. Oh, let me help you. Oh, it was like I was drinking a lot to go through it, but she was like, okay, cool. If you want to drink, I'll drink with you. Now I'm not indulging in you getting drunk as fuck, but here, you can have a drink. Let's talk. Like she just implemented herself into my life to where it's like, I'm not gonna let you lose it, because she seen me in a place where I really didn't give a fuck about nothing. I was ready to lose it all, not die. I'm not saying speaking on dying or killing myself. I'm saying I just didn't give a fuck about the podcast no more. I didn't give a fuck about going to work no more. I didn't give a fuck about trying to pay no. I wasn't worried about none of that shit. I was losing people. It was so bad that it got to the point to where everybody I know, I'm trying to do something with them because I don't know who I'm gonna lose next. So I'm just trying to make memories with everybody. And I was running myself dry. And she just like brought me to a calm state, brought me to a place where as much as I was trying to run from her and push her away, I couldn't. She was like, I'm here. I don't give a fuck how much you push me away. I don't give a fuck what's going on. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? We're going through this together. And my mama noticed it too. And it got to the point to where my mama texting me trying to check on me. I'm not even responding to her because I don't know what to say. So she texting her, how he doing? He like this, do this for him. I know last time this happened, he like, do this for him. Make sure he don't do this because I know when he start doing all that, this could be, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, like her and my mama tag teaming. So now I'm like, damn. It got to the point to where like I realized all those times where I felt like I was by myself and I couldn't talk to nobody, I ain't had no help. The help was right in front of me. And she gave me that comfortability to open up and just be me, be comfortable enough around her to where like I could cry. I could tell her how I'm really feeling and she understand it. And that was the thing that made me, I'm like, nah, this is who I want to be with for the rest of my life. It don't matter how hard I ignored her, like hid my emotions from her, just like, I'm good. She like wasn't taking that shit. She wasn't taking no for an answer. She wasn't accepting that shit. And I love her for that. Like that made me like, okay, all right. Not saying I didn't already want to be with her, but like that was the point where it was like, nah, it ain't nothing in the world that could change my mind. Like nothing in the world, nobody in the world that could change my mind. That's really what it was. And at that point, I was ready to get on one knee. I'm not gonna lie and not admit that I wasn't terrified for that, because you know, you see it on the movies and you know you want to do it, but like when it's time to do it, it's like, damn, okay, I'm really about to do this. I definitely had those moments. But when you know you're gonna drop your nuts and do it regardless of how you feel. And that's how I knew Shayski was D1. But that's the last question. So I feel like I gave y'all some good answers. Y'all put thumbs up in the comment if you feel like I gave you some good answers. If I answered your question how you expected me to. Shit, it's day 17, baby. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that comment button. We're on the road to 1K. Tell a friend to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And come watch a video. We got 16 videos out. This is the 17th video. We got 9 more on the way. Oh, 8 more on the way. tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their mama, tell their auntie, tell their cousin, tell their baby daddy and their baby mama and shit. You can tell their daughter too. All they say. But I love y'all. I'm Major Love with 3 E's. The hottest boy, you know, even when it's brrr outside. And it's drinking with Major Love. Literally.
It's a very special day, favorite holiday, when we all just come together and we surround around a tree. Hot cocoa, just me and you, a special gift for me. Ho ho ho, he coming through on the sleigh. Wonderful day, Christmas Day. A wonderful day, it's Christmas Day. Hot cocoa, just me and you.